Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with more of El Paper Mario. About where we left off. Exactly where we left off, even. Hope you're doing well tonight. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, memberships. And, super chats, yeah. We're starting out on the right note tonight. Raptor Neck, hey! I'm doing alright, bro. How are you today? We were going to the store. That's where we were going. Where I left off, I think. It was last night, and, well, you know. We all know how that be. Not making sure stuff. Alright, and just got home and chilling now. That's awesome. It does make the day a little better, right? Makes an enemy temporarily sleepy. Let's find out how much the charm is first, because I forget how much that charm is worth its weight in gold. I'm not doing the Luigi talk right now. Actually, we'll probably talk to him. But yeah, kind of a little bit of rush to get to this tonight. Well, I actually wanted to play Gundam, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, no, I gotta stick with this. Oh yeah, overstarted table. Welcome to the home of Merlin. I can power up one of your partners for 3 shine sprites. So which partner would you like me to power up? There, Goombella. Shazibity! Yep, all day I'm looking forward to leaving. Amen to that. Amen to that. I mean, I honestly had a pretty easy day in the old trenches, if you will, but it doesn't mean I wanted to be there, you know what I'm saying? Care to power up more? No, I'm good. I don't have enough for that. I'm a peasant. That means going. Truest, I'm going to be beating this tonight. Hell yeah, congrats on that. How many sessions is it taking you to get to that point, just out of curiosity? Because man, we actually got to go find the door too. I forgot about that. But yeah, one of the things when I've got people here, and I'm curious on this, since I've got an audience here, which thank you for being here. Are y'all, if I make a channel Discord, because I'm at 1,000 subscribers, do y'all think that's worth the time at this point? I know at some point I'm gonna have to. I don't necessarily, not necessarily super excited about it, but if people are actually interested and want that, I'll do it. I just want to know what my peeps think. I did all the side quest stuff and the secret bosses, so that's left at 100% is the final dungeon. I don't know, maybe at 10. I only do 2 or 3 hours. I remember this game taking a long time. At least that's for Mr. Bomedy there. Doing what to your channel? Making a Discord channel or a Discord server for this channel is what I'm asking. As if anybody is interested in me doing that. Yeah, I think it may be worth it. Not too hard to make. I can also help you make the channel. I know Discord decently. Yeah, well, see, the thing is because I use, like, when everybody's in, I'm in, like, you know, the main Discord for our friends group, and, you know, so that they'll pop in and, you know, talk and join sometimes. That's why I still use this one. But if people will chill and want to have fun on a Discord channel, I'm tempted to go ahead and make it. I was thinking about waiting to like 1,500 or subscribers, which honestly is probably not going to be that far off. But I'm just gauging interest. I plan on making a what's it called? A community post about it, because I've been lazy about community posts. Which, I mean, you being a channel member, if you want to, you'd be, any channel members would automatically be a higher level or mods or, you know, something. We'll just figure something out, because I always want to, you know, reward that channel membership support. It would be dumb not to. How the hell do I get... 1,000-year door is not this way. Nope. That goes to place. That goes... I think I missed it down here. You can always have certain charts. The only supporters. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like I may open up a voice channel for members only or something like that. That sort of thing. But yeah, I was thinking any of the not safe for work channels, because dear God, it's me. There's going to be not safe for work stuff, because what's the point otherwise? Would probably be members and 18 or older only. Ooh, double bonk. But it's something, me and Curtis have been talking about it. Me and Captain also kind of suggesting it. There we go. Which, funny thing is, one of my friends who was in chat, happened to be in chat last night. He just came by last night. He knows I was looking for the first 2 Dynasty Warriors Gundam games, and was like, here, just passed and just handed me the first 2 games. So I've got all 3 of them now. Has a chance of slowly restoring your partner's HP during battles. That might be interesting. We need more badge points. Dear God. Yeah, this is the way we need to go. But yeah, I'm glad. Honestly, I'm kind of glad to hear there's some interest. Yeah, probably a good idea to make one, and for the 18, yeah, not safe word, my channel might be too impossible to moderate with a bunch of people, like checking ID. Well, they're uncomfortable. Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. Well, there's Discord stuff to do that for you, but yeah. Now, my little Mario, it's Crystal Star time. 2 out of 7 is bad. Tourist, what color, if you're still here, what color Yoshi did you end up getting? I need to look up that time chart for that too, because I know that, if I remember rightly, that chapter's next. Pink on purpose. Okay, that's fair. Zero, because I want either red or blue. Red, blue, or orange. I usually red or black. I've only ever had green. I didn't completely understand the assignment. I didn't know you could get different colors the first time I played through it, and the second time when I tried playing through it, I didn't fully understand the assignment. That's about where I quit anyway. That means beneath this town, the 1,000-year-old ruins remain intact. Oh God. It's Dr. Brown. And the door has been sealed shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open the seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. Perhaps that's just a draft. That's why they would want to seal a 1,000-year treasure away at all. I can't read. The fear of thieves and brigadiers. If not, then what? Not that. 1.21 crystal watts. When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Release the crabs.
Okay. I don't know. Frankly, please. I'm so sorry. I know that treasure was sealed away around this time the town was destroyed, but the problem is, no, not even sure what it was that caused the town's demise. It's behind the 1,000-year door. That's written in the darkness, stole the sky, and cataclysm rained down. I must research it more, and assuming we're just making, well, you know, the saying. Ah, yes, well, how inappropriate. In any case, what about the location of the crystal star? That's the floating on the map. Ah, yes, very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzvale. The stunning arena there with great warriors eager to engage in furious battles. I added words. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights and the bloodbath. But the richest people in the world wager on bouts. Yeah, never mind. A floating city, you say? So we're supposed to sprout wings and fly there, darling? Do tell. A special blimp flies there. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. And I haven't had my meds. The problem is the seat is the only way to get a ticket is through certain channels. Oh, that sounds exciting. A little seedy side. Show me the way. I'm sure she's with that chest. She's seen some seedy stuff. Just the perfect canvas. Oh God, we looked at Rule 34 Goombella. We're not looking at Rule 34 her. But I guess we have. We don't have a choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Don Pianta. On the west, and I probably butchered that name, sue me. Head west from Rogueport, the main square, and you'll reach the side town controlled by Dude. Here's the syndicate head, and I heard he makes pretty regular jouts over to Glitzville. Yes, I like the sound of that. Don Pinata fellow, I can't wait to meet him. And she's probably gonna blow him. It may sound easy, but here's the syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. And Don Piano's recluse, just getting the audience with him will be difficult. Goody. I don't remember how you do any of that. We'll figure it out. First of all, was it just the star shot? Didn't we get the... Okay, I don't have... There's somebody else that does the fortunes. Do what? I hope that's not a reoccurring problem. I don't know if you do that with getting the hint first, but you could just tell him how to do it, lol. Hey, yo, got the hottest new products down. Look no further. Yeah. No way! I'm not letting you into the west part of town until you buy me a new lens. Sorry, end of story. I can't cook anything without my contact lenses. My rage is so hot now I could cook you with it. Okay. Whoa, whoa, hold up. You're an outsider. Past this point is Ishmael, head of Robos. It's 10 coins to pass through. You try to pass that payment fair, they'll whip you really good. Is he a secret boss battle? Because I remember that's hearing there's secret boss battles in this game, and I wasn't sure if that was the case. We're gonna try fighting him just to save the 10 coins. Probably gonna beat our ass. Oh, I'm about to beat his ass, Charles. Come here, Charles. So you could probably beat his ass at this point. Okay. What? You're gotta be kidding. You think you can fight your way through here? I'm gonna make you eat those words, tough guy. Let's get this party started. I just revert to some certain voices. Oh, I love how it's actually Homeboy's house there. Tattle on this bitch first. He's only got 20 HP, yeah. I was wondering if you could jump on him. I'm glad I didn't try. Oh. Nuclear option engage. Oh god, I messed that up so bad. Yeah, no damage. 1 damage. Yeah, I screwed that pooch. Hard and fast. Swap partner. We need old boy Coops out. Those Coops. Oh, how you like them green apples, bitch? Now, because something tells me, if I remember rightly, the contact lens comes from past the side of the wall anyway, doesn't it? be lying if I said I remembered. You exist to become experience in my level up bar. It's your sole purpose for existing. Oh yeah, homeboy ain't no trouble at all. It'd have been quicker if I wouldn't have flubbed that first hit attack, but that's just how it be sometimes, you know? Crud, you damn video game heroes always putting this stuff in. It's ridiculous. Pull this stuff. This violence solves everything, don't you know, huh? Don't you? Yeah, violence does. What is the question? Yeah, I couldn't go through there. So I've been thinking. I want to meet Robo Boss just once. This I have no idea where Thieves' hideout is located. Rumor has it's a secret passageway, or yeah. I already figured it out. It's kinda obvious. The hell is this place? Oh, it's a bookie thing. Nice. Who may? My name is Pierre. What is technically called a completely awesome thief. I used to work as a geologist researching the rocks under town, but I paid nothing. That's when Isnel, the boss of the Robos, picked me up. Like, did he take you to a hotel room or something? I've washed my hands of geology, and now I'm an amazing thief. Ha 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 ha. Hey, I'm not here to judge. You do you, boo. Whatever makes you happy. Hey, you want something, chump? This is the fortress of the Robo Thieves. You lost? What business brings you here in a place like this? Say it ain't vacation. Was? You want to meet the lying, cheating, stealing, no good, jerky for brains boss, Don Piana? Real thieves like us end up poor as dirt, never catching a break because of that guy. See? You come here knowing all that? See? You know that scumbag demands protection money from us too, yeah? What's all this? You still want us to tell you how you can meet that crumb? Ew. Fine, insensitive jerk, but it'll cost you no budget on the price. No, just give me the goddamn money. You'll pay, really? Yeah, you heard me. Yes, I mean, good call. You're shrewd business. 64 coins on the nose. Okay, clean those ears out. Listen here. At the store next to the Pinata parlor in the west part of town, buy a dried mushroom and then a dizzy dial. Make sure you buy them in that order. Dried mushroom, dizzy dial. You got that? See? You want the shopkeeper? You do that, and the shopkeeper will ask you what your favorite color is. You answer yellow. See, yellow is the password for getting into Don Scumbag's oh so comfy office. You got all that? Yeah, see? Oh yeah. Something tells me I could have got the... Not redoing that again. Something tells me I could have got, I guess I can't get up there. I could have got that information for less money, couldn't I have? Oh yeah, the boat. Alright. Whoa. Pay with mouse. You know these things worth knowing. If someone's trouble giving you trouble, share much info, but that'll cost you. Yeah, why not? Alright. I'm assuming you get coins for doing the trouble thing, because I honestly don't know. Yeah, just trying to find the dude with the trouble. Sometimes coins, sometimes items, sometimes badges, but it's how you get the extra party member. Wait, there's an extra party member? Yes, sir. Tourist, where, save me a look up here. Where in the hell do you get the contact lens at? Got some kind of problem? You think this just barge into my hideout, buddy? You're probably jealous. No one's snooping around here. It's a perfect hideout spot. With all the garbage, tons of old file stuff. What do you want? Come here. Actually, I see something back there. Yep, that. The store on the screen, they got a special order it. Okay. Thank you, because I remember getting stuck on that. The Toad's Bazaar. Eh, what? You want contact lens, you say? Well, just a moment. We don't have any in stock right now. Tough luck. I can special order one right away, but it'll take a while. Check back soon, Kay. Gynecologist car wash. God, that's salt. I have been too dangerous with making these songs. I've got one of them stuck in my head. If you haven't checked out Gynecologist Car Wash, it's on the channel. Go feel free to check it out. Have a laugh. See how mentally insane I just really, truly am sometimes. Hey, my order. Hey, must be the money. How much is this shit gonna cost me? Yeah, I know. Oh, it's only 10. That's not bad. You wanna buy it, fella? Yep. Did you bring the contact lens, Mr. Squishy? Take your goddamn contact lens. Oh, sweet relief. Thank you. Finally, the world's crystal clear again. I can see. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, yippee-ki-yay. Be careful from now on. People don't generally like having their stuff stomped on. I gave him like I gave that, I'm assuming, chick a menacing voice. So, oops-ish. This is the nicer area of town. Oh, I love how it teases you with that shine sprite. Okay, it was a mushroom or dried mushroom, and then that. Okay. Yeah, here we go. All right, mister. What color is your mustache? Right, question at all. Let's try this again. Mister, what is your favorite color? Well, you check out. You know the password. Must be acquaintance of Dawn. Get your ass in there. She's just there for the looks. A boo boy bunny. Good lord. I see what you did there, but goddamn, dude. Okay, can we sell to you? Take it. I'd be more like Boo Boo Kitty, but here, oh god, Rule 34 on her. I mean, it's Rule 34. Forgot how few items you can carry in this game. It's like, dear god. What's with you, old guy? Wise guy. I ain't too jolly today. If you got the beef, spit it out quick, or this is gonna hurt. Excuse me? You want what? You want me to give you a ticket for the blimp? You see now that funny? You stand up comedian? No. You ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I Don Pinata make crying babies weep. You gotta get a pouch that boosts it from to the number 20. Okay, I don't remember that. Is it something later on in the game? Something I buy? You make a pain funny guy just looking for trouble. You want to chat? No, not so fast, boys. I like this kid's gumption. He just came to talk. No, that ain't a crime. Oh God, forget that. Unless it's side content, yeah. So we talk. You boys wait till we're done before you rough him. You got that? So I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket to the blimp out of the wild. What that? You want to help some broad that got herself kidnapped? Ain't to rescue this dame, you're out collecting the crystal stars. The crystal stars? Hey boss, ain't those the things in that legend about that ancient treasure? Vinny is such a dope. Hey boss, this knucklehead believes in fairy tales. Excuse me, but that's not true. The treasure is real, honest. Everybody just shut up. If the treasure's real, capiche, you get me? I ain't help but like a guy who wants to rescue some girl for gone gaga for, or for her gagas. I made my decision. You do me a little favor, you get the blimp ticket. How's that sound? Sure we can do anything. What is it? Damn, Coops, you might want to shut your mouth. It's easy. It's easy. It's less than nothing. So the thing is, my own daughter, although one of the young associates, they vanished. But it wasn't too long that they did. They oughta still be in town somewhere. You gotta find my daughter Frances and just Frankie and bring them both here. If you are unable to bring them here, then all you gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I shall settle this matter quickly, ain't with what is known as extreme prejudice. I would well, Toadstool, not Peach, but ooh, gonna die on that hill again. Boss, we don't know what this guy, you can really do some goofball this job. Yeah, boss, Vinny Rot. But yeah, for Princess, absolutely, I get it. Also Daisy, but I have a thing for brunettes too. So it's cause you lungs. You find I gotta swallow my pride. Ain't ask this guy. Hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decision. You making complaints? No, boss.
Hey, boss.
I don't know what I was thinking, boss. Help again, boss. You the boss, boss. Good, I'm glad we're full of understanding. Settled it. You find my daughter and her friend, and then come see me. And Frankie looked like this. They look like a bunch of assholes. You're clear here. If you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn terrible. That was just on principle. That, Coops, that's for speaking out of line, Holmes. I didn't mean this. Mario 64 letter sign Princess Toadstool Peach. Peach is definitely her first name. Toadstool is either a last name or a title leader of the Mushroom Kingdom. Either would be correct. Well, really, the reason that Toadstool is a thing is because that's what they translated it to in Mario. In original Super Mario Bros. For the manual, and they've just slowly phased that out over the year. I love the Game Boy here. But yeah, that's the real reason behind it. But yeah, I know. The train's part of chapter 4, isn't it? Here. In there. Oh no. Then when I erase Toadstool from her name, those fuckers. I mean, I feel like they try to, but. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a store down here. It's a gold bar. Forgot there was a part. Yeah. I'll visit it, eh? Hey man, this dude knows everything. He'll give you something serious good advice. Of course you have to pay him, yeah, that's the way it goes. I need bombing, he does. Open that. I glued my balls to my butthole again. Yeah, I know. Sorry to hear that, though, dude. It's a grave misfortune. I know that. Ah, foe struck first. What an asshole. But it doesn't make a bit of difference, guys. Oh, that's what it meant by the stylish thing. Okay. Get wrecked. My wife doesn't want a life of watching her man use a butter knife face down ass. Oh my god. Really? Damn, he's fast. Gotta go fast, Ricky Bobby. Get wrecked. We're at the dock. I remember that. I was just checking this down here out real quick. And hoping I get a little bit of money out of it too, which I did not do a good job with that. But I remember them being at the dock trying to get on the boat. Oh, I absolutely appreciate that, cause woo buddy. Woo buddy indeed. If anybody is ever going to get stuck in this game, it's probably me, because if I beat this will be only the second time I've ever beat it. Hey, back off, you creep. I want something, or you just want to slide it up to people. I also have added benefit of having done it recently. Yes, this is true. What? Daddy asked you to find us. Take it to him. Frankie, what should we do if Daddy finds us now? He's going to snuff us. I don't know. The boat's coming any minute. Give that green dude 300 coins. Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time. No, Frankie, don't say that. You know what he'll do if he finds... Friends, what do you get for the 300 coins? That, and I don't have it right now, but we'll definitely do that. If we can just talk to him calmly like the boss, he'll understand. Oh, Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me? Of course I love you, Sugar Cookie, more than anybody in the whole world. And Frankie, let's run to the end of the earth if we have to. But Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever. We can, Frankie. The more you try, the more you put out the flames of love, the hotter they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish those flames of passion. No one. I almost want to... How do they fuck? That's what I want to... I'm totally going to go tell. 100 coins you'll get... Wait, so if you give them 100, you get 300 in later chapter. If you get 200, you get 6. Damn, if he leaves in chapter 5, I don't think it's like chapter 7, I believe. What should we do? I mean, I guess we should go tell. But I don't want our luck to turn out terrible. What do you... I'm just going to tell him. Are you talking about this green guy? For the first game, he's probably... Yeah. Okay, yeah, same thing. Oh, the right on the other side. Gotcha. That makes... Oh, this guy. Hey, you're Mario. This is so cool. I never thought I'd meet a celebrity out here. Ooh, I know. Do you want to make an investment, Mario? Investment banking. There's Lumpy, and I'm heading out the dry desert for prospects. Oh, I live my life hoping to get rich quick, and now here's my chance to come. Phrasing. But still, have ever startup funds? Could you please lend me some money? It's an initial investment of 100 coins. I don't have it. Okay. We'll go find 100 coins. Anyways, thank you for being here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for these stupid voices. If you're new, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. If you enjoy the stupidity, you can always support the channel with super chats and memberships. Alright, now that commercial break is over, let's go try to earn some coins real quick. Before we go tell the Don, and he's gonna snuff him. Snuff out his daughter and the renegade. Sounds kind of horrible, but yeah. They made their bed. They want to be 6 feet under. That's their problem. Ah, crap. Yeah, this is not. We love you a long time. Well, not you in particularly, but you know. Oh. Just saying. Sometimes it's worth the extra money for the happy ending. Don't tell me there's no coins to be had around here. I need 19 coins. You hoes are gonna give it to me. Not section. That's fair. That's totally fair. It's legit. One could even say Brother Leo. Fair. Oh. Money? Yeah, yes, money. I don't care about the low experience. I want the money, boss. Well, we got $2. We're living La Vida Loca here. Rangerly, centrally. Crap. You know what? Actually, I just realized we could go to that tunnel and go back to one of those areas and get coins that way. Probably it'd be a lot quicker. And more economical. Ugh. Do you want to know how I got these scars? Not really. Alright. I'm here for coins. Give me coins. I hate having to backtrack, but... yeah, come on. My father was a drinker and a fiend. Oh, good lord, that whole bit. Oh, really put you literally right outside the great tree. I need money. I'll just go back to town this way. And hopefully find some friggin' money along the way. And that way, before I leave for the next area, I've got one more in pass I can use.
What up, my guy?
What up?
You
Hi.
could drop in while I'm cooking.
You're fine, dude. What you cooking?
It's like this pre-made pulled pork you can get. It's Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey.
Oh, I've seen that at the grocery store. Yeah, that stuff actually looked pretty decent. Is it good?
Oh yeah, hella good. And then some pastaroni, angel hair pasta with herbs.
Oh, that's fair. I had what did I have for dinner? I had KFC.
Nice. I wish I had KFC, but they're not close enough.
Oh
I have
yeah.
to drive at least to Saudi to get it.
Oh god, that's a long way for KFC.
Yeah. We recently got a Jack's here in town, but, you know, it's like knockoff KFC. Bougie
Yeah.
KFC.
I mean, I like the Jack's. I do like their I look at them like more like a Zaxby's. I do like their chicken fingers though. And their comeback sauce is honestly a little bit better than Zax sauce from Zaxby's. It's basically the same goddamn thing. Let's be real.
That's funny. I haven't had their. I don't think I've had the sauce. I didn't really like Zaxby's too much when I had it, but I had one of their burgers. It was really good, and then I had like a piece of a chicken strip, so I could taste the chicken, and it was really good too. So, just not as good as KFC.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. God damn it. We're not we're not sponsored by KFC, but I will take their money if they want to.
The Colonel died for our sins.
Oh god.
Chicken sins.
See, all I could think of is the whole the Colonel dressed as Cloud and McDonald Ronald dressed as Sephiroth meme or whatever it is, or it might be reversed on that, but still.
No, you were right. It was the KFC Cloud from Advent Children and McDonald's Sephiroth. Fry box was the handle, and the sword was just one long French fry.
That is
and
absolutely
then
gold.
The Cloud sword was a KFC bucket. It was probably one of the best cosplays I've ever seen. I think somebody did a Wendy that was supposed to be Tifa at some point too.
I mean, that's fair.
But I can't remember if it was Tifa or Eric.
Hell yeah, we got the fucking coins we needed. We'll still fight our way back for experiencing some extra coins, because, let's be real, okay, I don't have to fight my way back, I'm just back.
Right.
Oh well.
When I'm done making this food, I'll look up when he leaves so you can try to figure out where to get the rest of that money.
Oh, if I give him 100 right now, I just got the last of the 100 I need to give him.
Yeah. Well, you can give him more after you give him the 100 up until he leaves.
Okay.
That way you can get the $9.99. I only gave him 100 because I didn't know, and forgot to go back to him before I got to that point. And then when he came back, I only got 300, and I was like, dang.
Still, that's better, because it's not like, I mean, later on coins get, I guess, a little easier. I think it's been a while, because it's not like you buy weapons. Yeah, that one just did. I mean, it's not like you buy weapons in this game, so.
No, just badges. And the items, of course.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if they changed the rates or not, but I feel like I got way more items in the remake than I've ever done any time I've ever played.
Really?
Thousand Year Door.
Huh.
Not just like looking for them, but from enemy drops, I mean.
Right, yeah. Hell, just the amount of... have you seen how much they're charging? People are trying to charge for the original one on GameCube nowadays.
Yeah, I saw a picture from a game store, I think it was, and they were selling it for almost $300, I think.
McKay's had it for like 120, but still, like, good fucking god, dude.
Like, it's a good game, but I wouldn't pay $300 for it.
No, I got lucky about years back and got it for 40 at the flea market.
Yeah, that's really good. I used to own it. It was one of the few GameCube games I thought I would never decide to get rid of, but I think it was when I was getting the Final Fantasy 15 Collector's Edition. I ended up trading in most of my physical games because I really wanted it, and I didn't have a job at the time.
Right.
I needed money, so I traded all my shit in.
Man, that's rough.
I kind of regret it, but at the same time, like, I probably wouldn't have played any half of that stuff at this point.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of it's like it's so hard to hook older consoles up to modern TVs right now anyway, which is bullshit, but don't get me started on that. But
yeah, you have to get adapters and shit.
That's why I literally at this point am just like, yep, totally using, I own it, but I'm using a ROM version.
That's one of the things too, like, with the remakes, like Super Mario RPG, for example, there's a lot of stuff that they've added or adjusted to make it different or
Yeah.
better. And I feel like, it's worth switching to the more modern thing. Like, some people might be pissed about the Vivian thing, and while I'm not going to get too detailed
Yeah.
into it, like, um, her original character was
Yeah.
Oto Kanoko, which is a man who dresses up like a woman. Not necessarily transgender, but that's kind of what the dialogue implied. So
Right.
they just kind of modernized it a bit, which I don't agree with, but it's not like it's much different than how it was already being
Yeah.
portrayed, so it's not a huge deal. It doesn't really change Vivian's character. What I don't like is that they toned down the bullying from her sister, Beldam.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
she's a villain, you should hate her, and they even make a dialogue point at one point, I think in chapter 4, where it makes it sound like Beldam is accepting of her, but then just teases her all the time. But that's definitely not how it was. It was bullying, and I'm like, why are these people so obsessed with making villains not look as bad as they are? Like, you should hate them. They should give you a reason to hate them.
Yeah.
And, trying to be like, oh, they're just misunderstood or something like that. It's like, no, you don't need to humanize villains. Let them be evil.
That's the point.
It's cooler that way. Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
But you know how it is nowadays. They have to sterilize everything, and I hate it. But I'm not gonna get.
Yeah.
Again, we stay as far away from politics on this channel as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider the sterilization of video gaming as political, but some of the steps they're taking or the reasons they're doing it is definitely political, and that's what you should definitely stay away from.
Yeah, that's why I just try to stay. I can't say the wrong thing if I don't say anything at all. Okay,
Right, exactly.
because no matter what you say, which side you take, you're gonna piss somebody off, and it's gonna be a problem. I don't want those kind of problems. I'm not here for those kind of problems. We're here to have fun,
Right.
So,
And like on my stream, I'll point out when it's hypocrisy, and I'll get into a little bit about it, but I do my best to try to make sure my point of view is entirely based on the fact that I've been playing video games since I was a kid, and I just want to feel the same level of magic I felt for games back then as I will now.
right.
But when I play a game that just feels like dog shit, it just upsets me. Like, I was watching some old X-Play videos and some old E3 videos, and like, the way they handled gaming in general back then was just so much better. It was
Yeah.
like, it was this bright thing because it wasn't mainstream. They did all these things that they did to get attention or to try to be like, look how cool this thing is, you need to get it.
Yeah.
And, there was always some deception back then because, like, you're about to make a game that's just utter dog shit, so you have the coolest marketing scheme ever before it gets released. That way you can trick your customers into buying it and not realizing it's crap until after they already paid for it.
Peter Molyneux, essentially.
Yeah, everything Peter Molyneux said. Like, well, okay, I'll give the guy a little bit of credit. The original Fable wasn't nearly as, like, hyped up or, like, pumped up as it...
It was
as
pretty
his other
goddamn...
games.
It was pumped up pretty goddamn hard.
Then I haven't seen it, if that's the case, because I don't know what he didn't add to it, but I know the Lost Chapters came out, and it was, like, peak Fable, but then Fable 2 started to be, like, he kept making dead promises, but
Yeah.
he made promises in Fable 1, too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what he did.
I forget. I remember stuff like, the games are going to interact with each other and shit like that. And it's just
I see.
I mean, just shooting the goddamn moon. Shit. And it's just like, nope. Now, I enjoyed the original Fable at the time. I haven't really been able to get myself to sit and play through it again, even with the Lost Chapter stuff. And the reason why is because we found that glitch, or not necessarily a glitch, to where you could like the swamp was the worst one because I did that swamp so many goddamn times. But basically, go through the swamp all the way to the end, get all the items, save, quit. It goes reload. It goes back to the beginning of the swamp with all the items.
Oh yeah.
And you get to do
I
it
remember
all.
that.
You get to do it all over again and over and over and over.
Practically, like, the way the game's saving system worked is what made it so detrimental. Because if you did one thing, like a dialogue option that gave you 2,000 experience points, you could save, quit, and then do that same thing over and again, and just farm experience and money and stuff that way.
Essentially.
I had a friend who did that. I was just like, dang, that's crazy. You think they'd figure out a way to not let that happen?
I remember us getting the combat multiplier over 1,000 in the graveyard and in the Hobbs caves.
God.
Because the thing is, if you use the physical shield, it didn't matter anymore because it didn't knock you down your combat multiplier. All damage went to the mana bar. And you basically, if you there were like in the graveyard in the Hob cave, they would drop enough stuff to keep your mana up naturally, if I remember rightly. So basically it was infinite, just fuck you essentially.
That's awesome. Not Starfield. No Man's Sky had a similar sort of like hype up. And
oh yeah, No Man's Sky shit.
Well, it's not anymore.
I know they fixed it over time.
Like what he promised,
Chapter 3
he technically delivered on. The issue was like the game's universe was so perfectly built the way he built it that like if two people were in the same galaxy at the same time, the reason they didn't see each other is because they were there at different times. Because you could see what year it was in the game in the top corner whenever you would teleport from one place to the next. So if one dude took like 20 billion light years to get there and another person took 25, and also depending on what time they actually started, what year their game started in, they would never meet each other, and that was why. I was thinking about how he had to build those robots, those little bots that fly around in the universe in the game. Specifically because the world was so big, you couldn't possibly manage it without some sort of AI program in the middle of it. And I was thinking to myself, like, this is like the closest you could possibly ever get to an actual, like, you know, you see all those simulations in like Rick and Morty and stuff like that. I was like, what happens if his game built the way it is just accidentally creates sentient life? Because of how big it is and how like he crafted the universe and stuff. But the problem was there was nothing to do at that point. And so, you know, he got all that flack for it. And again, giving him credit, he's delivered now, and another free update is about to come out soon.
Well,
I
that's
saw somebody
good.
making a joke about it. You know that meme where the father is in the room with the kid with his belt?
Yeah.
It's like, all the time it's like Steam sale in my wallet.
Yeah.
Well, it was that, and it was No Man's Sky updates, and it's like, I already said your game is good now. What more do you want? No more free updates.
That's amazing. Hell, I saw this, which I had it favorited on my list just based off looks, but I saw more about it, and there's I love Stardew Valley. Straight the fuck up, love Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley's great.
There is a farm simulator like that coming out that's based on got inspiration from Sailor Moon and such, as well as like the farming games. And I'm like, okay.
That game they showed off over at not Summer Game Fest, but one of those other ones recently, where it's like you're a cute girl, and you change your outfits and take pictures and stuff.
No, I don't know if the blonde is like the thing for it, but I don't know if you play as a chick, because usually you can choose if you play as a guy or a girl in those.
Well, there's this one that's like a magical girl type thing.
Yeah.
It's definitely a farming simulator, and I think there's some level of combat, but you can change your outfit and take pictures. Your character's practically like a face model or some shit. I can't remember exactly how they worded it, but
We're probably thinking the same thing then.
maybe.
It's like
But you
Tales.
only could play as a girl.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm so. Hey, Ethan's here. Hey, Ethan. Who are those female mushroom characters? I'm assuming they're if I remember rightly, they're groupies. Yeah, we're the Wanderers, the Traveling Sisters, three unusual. But here in Glitzville, we're the Rough and Tumble Battling and Traveling Sisters 3. Oh, I mean, good for you, lady. All right.
Yeah, they're just characters who go from place to place. I think they're from the first game, and you could talk to the three of them, talk about how one day they want to travel the world or something like that, and
Gotcha.
so they implied that they're the twin girls.
That makes sense. Get out of the way, pal. I don't do stories on nobody. Now move it or lose it. Yeah, I've still never played that first game. The first Paper Mario game, never played. Well, hello, Mr. Mustache. We meet again.
Well, you can play it on the Switch with the upgraded Family Online pack.
I actually have. That's what's funny.
The 64 emulator.
It's Meowser. Yep. Well, that and I've got it on emulations. Well, but I am still because I don't know if I've ever told you this. I probably have over the years, but I was so mad about the whole loss of Super Mario RPG 2, what we were really gonna get. That I just was like, fuck this Paper Mario shit. Until Thousand Year Door, I actually gave Thousand Year Door a chance in the early 2010s. Yeah. And that's when I was like, okay, it's not all bad. So I'll calm down on that. Yeah, it's wrestling. It's like their arena area.
Yeah, you definitely need to go give one a chance then, because one's just as good. It's got a nice story. It's your basic Mario versus Bowser situation.
Right.
Yeah. We didn't really get from Crystal Stars.
Stay down, Pistachio. You want more of this?
7 stars.
7 stars, yeah. You want to hear me talking? Stay out of the ring or feel the burn, baby. Tell me what you do about 1,000,000 push-ups and come back and see Uncle Raw Hulk. I'll give you another world-class spanking you and send you crying home to mama again. Hoo-wee, champ. That was a grade A whomping. Your thoughts on the match?
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I gave him a voice like a mix between Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan.
Good idea. Oh, yeah! That's what I will go with. See, that's the problem is I can't keep my voices straight for characters. So it just slips into like 2 or 3 voices for everybody.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah!
Voice acting before.
No, I mean, just for fun, essentially.
I'm crazy, and sometimes when I'm playing an RPG, like by myself or a visual novel, I'll just randomly give the characters voices.
That's funny. The purple one is like the owner of this arena. He also ends up being the big boss, if I remember rightly. Oh, yeah, no one can hear me. I ain't a fighter out there who can make me sweat. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. You got a bone to pick? Bone saw's ready. You fight me, I'll bring it. I'll take on anyone.
Your husband buy it for you?
Yes. Oh, God. God bless the Raimi Spider-Man movies. I love those. And even the third one. I don't care what people say. I love the third one.
I love the racist Uncle Ben memes.
Oh, God.
The meme from that, I can't really say. I'll send
the
it
commentator
to you,
or the spectator? No, the dude with the microphone there. He's the one we're talking about. Yeah, number 1, baby. Raw Hulk is the champ. Now, go ahead.
Spider-Man is, like, being homophobic, too.
Oh, yeah. I remember those. Like, just... I don't know, the memes about him as, like, kind of evil Peter Parker or whatever. Where he's like, we want to put some dirt in it or whatever. Yeah.
Bully McGuire.
Yeah, Bully McGuire, that's it. Or I still like...
That's my problem.
Yes, I remember them putting that clip in in game,
Oh,
where he
yeah.
says that to Thanos. Oh my god. Can't be Sparkle the Crystal Star. Oh yeah, but they can't
Tobey
make.
Maguire versus Thanos.
Yes,
I
that's it.
remember.
Yes. Why would it be on that guy's belt? How come the speech bubbles appear when their mouths are moving? Well, it's meant for you to kind of go through it in a pattern, and I get. See, like it's supposed to, like he said it, and I'm just sitting here. I didn't push it forward.
There's kind of a stream delay too.
Yeah, there is that too, because it's like it's from what I understand, it's 30. It's anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, which it's usually 30 to 40 seconds typically. Can we meet? Should be able to move here. We'll battle our way to the top. That's the ticket, Mario.
You the Yoshi chart?
Yeah, I've got the Yoshi chart. I forget when that actually clicks though. I think it's when you go to fight and you come back and he hatches.
Yeah, so the timer starts once the egg gets put in your party. So if you don't want it to hatch, or if you don't want to like wait a longer amount of time or whatever, then you don't want to get the egg to actually join you until you're closer to the title match or whatever. And then as soon as the title match is over, Jolene starts talking to you. And once you hit the button after she's finished giving you the coin or whatever, that's when the timer stops. So
Okay.
earlier on it's easier, but with black and white you only get like a minute of like leeway time, so you have to be really precise when you do that.
That, and if you go over the 20 minutes, it starts over. I know that.
Yeah.
Big hunk of man is smashing deal. But I'm afraid only is sitting a raw hawk toodles. That's fine. To be fair.
I think if you get the egg immediately,
yeah, the
as
egg's
soon
in
as
this
it's
chapter.
available, it takes up to 15 or 16 minutes if you're just like tapping through the dialogue and going from fight to fight to get to the point where the egg would hatch. So you want to kind of be conscious of that sort of stuff too.
Yeah.
If you just want it to roll back over, you can, but you've got to be pretty precise with it at that point.
I don't really want it to roll over. I really just don't want a green Yoshi. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
If I get anything other than green, I'll be happy. Who's the Prince Mush? It was the original title fighter, or he was the original champion before Roll Hawk in there, and yeah, that's the whole story of this one. Perhaps I'll begin my stay here with a hostile buyout of that hot dog stand. I don't have any money, so I can't buy a hot dog anyway.
Bougie bob-ombs.
Where do you start this shit with the fight? I forget.
You have to go into the arena and
there's
the door. There's two doors to the sides.
2 doors to the sides? Okay.
Yeah. And then you'll go into the director's room and talk to him.
I'll be like, I want to fight. I'm here to fight, ho, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm here to join the Smack-a-ho tribe.
I got native blood in me. Smack-a-ho.
That was what a buddy of mine who was Native American, before anybody gets upset out, that was something he was always say to me. Serious, you better go meet Mr. the promoter. Office is just mush, bush, rush. Yep. Down the hallway, you can't miss it. Head on through.
Game Grumps played the original quite a few years ago, and the voice that Aaron did for Grubba was hilarious.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I love his Grubba voice. He's like, "Yeah, why don't you calm down?"
Yeah, their voices. The first one time I saw them do voices, there's a hot dog on top of this up here. Hot dog.
It's the janitor's lunch. You're gonna steal the janitor's
I
lunch.
just totally stole the janitor's lunch. Where the hell is the door I'm looking? Oh, this is probably the door I'm looking for.
But yeah, Aaron tried several times to be an official voice actor for a bunch of things. Like, he tried to be the original voice of Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
Oh, he would have been good for that. Granted, dude was perfect as he was. I mean, dude did perfect with that.
Kamina is perfect, so
yeah. Believe in me who believes in you. The first one I remember them doing voices for was like this dating simulator one. And the chick voice that he can do is so like the kind of whiny chick voice or whatever.
Yeah.
That
I can copy it a bit, but it might
yeah,
be like
yeah.
strange to your audience.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But like, it is like the funniest fucking thing to me, because it's what they always give Princess Zelda. If you know,
It looks like this.
no, I just remember the Ocarina of Time thing, and I will always go back and pull that one up every so often. There was this crab, and he was all like, "Fuck your father, fuck your." Oh my god. That is like a great moment in internet history. That and when JonTron was still on there, and it was episode 9 of Sonic Adventure 06, Sonic 06, where Knuckles goes flying into the ceiling, and he just starts screaming. Who in the tarnation are you, son? Who let you in this grubber office? Who let grubber? Are you the rude dude coming in without knocking? But yeah, like, I'm just like, every so often that's one of those, I still pull those up. Then again, what's that?
He has done official video game voices recently too.
Well, yeah, because
like Borderlands.
Which, I mean, he has great range and can do some great shit. So that, you know, people should be willing to hire him, I would think.
Well, back then, that was in like early 2000s, so he was just on Newgrounds back then. That was all he had.
Yeah. Yeah, this is packed.
But even that, his Awesome series was great.
Right. Well, I mean, I always have a hard time when I see sequelitis come up in the one about Ocarina of Time, and I'm like, oh shit, that's so old now.
Oh yeah, it's a great video too. Like, he made some great points. I know it made a lot of people mad, but I mean, he was right. That's coming from the perspective of someone who grew up in the 80s and played all of the original Zelda games.
Yoshi will be the 4th ally I get. I'm fancy big city ways, but I jumped into the world of martial arts and fought my way to fame and riches. You know what I realized being a rich fake is diggity dang dynamite.
I got that Bully Maguire song stuck in my head.
Oh no. Can't mix up the ring no more. I earn enough money to set for life. Reading here, son, dreams come true even if they aren't yours exactly. Yeah, the key, son, is dreams big and you'll get big. That's the winner way. Oh yeah, you can give Yoshi a name with a keyboard or a period. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to name Yoshi yourself.
Yeah, if whenever I get to that point, I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow or Friday. We'll ask for suggestions in chat at that time. But I'm actually a decent ways away from that, aren't I? Because do you get him at the beginning? You get him towards the middle of the chapter, don't you?
Yeah, it's the rank 11 match where you'll be able to move up to the major leagues.
Yeah.
Rank 11 to rank 10. It's the Iron Clefts.
And then we'll have to sit here for like 10 minutes doing. Feast your eyes, go on. This is the champions room.
Well, that's the thing. There's like, you'll probably get him or the egg around rank 15. So if you are going to try to wait out the clock, you'll want to try to just speed through the battles. But if you wait until right before that match to get him, then you could wait out the clock.
That's what I was going to try to do, is wait out to right before the match. Yeah.
So you go out there, you investigate the egg, and I'll have to look this up once I'm finished here. I'm almost done with it.
Oh, you're fine.
But I'm pretty sure
presents,
you chase the egg around until it goes on top of the hot dog stand, and that's when you can get him in your party. And I think that's when you're allowed to leave the area. And that's when you can just wait. That way you don't have to worry about him accidentally hatching to be a color you don't want.
Right. Yeah, that was the locker rooms for the fighters. Gonna make a big champ. I can feel it. I ain't never so sure about a fighter.
Hang on a second.
Oh, you're fine, bro. Oh, hey, one more thing. You gotta sign an itty bitty contract to be a fighter. Ain't no thing, just take a second or two of your time. This is what they call him, the Great Gonzalez. You signed the contract. Best thing you ever done, son. Now your Mario ain't a bad handle. Still, I gotta say, part of it is lacking a little punch as a fighter name. Get it? Let me see here. By who we give down, you're gonna be the Great Gonzalez. Who ain't that a beaut?
I love the Great Gonzalez. The name is just such a great name.
It really is. Dang it, if that ain't a stroke of genius, a name that comes around once in a lifetime. Yeah, everyone will soon bow before the Great Gonzalez. Make him proud, son.
I think the best part about Great Gonzalez is the fact that the Yoshi tells you that for the rest of the game.
Yes, he does, and business. I was looking at some tier lists of allies, and a lot of them were saying that Yoshi's the best one anyway. Say, come in a minute, darling. Jolene.
I did the same thing.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
You wish to see me? Sure did, Jolene. This is the Great Gonzalez, the newest rising star. What were we saying?
I haven't seen anybody praise Yoshi, because I know that some of the enemies with higher defenses he can't really hurt, but I know Gulp is pretty OP. And then
that's why
right now I was surprised to find out that Flurry is way up there because her lip lock attack.
Yeah, I don't like Flurry though. I hardly use her personally. I think I remember using Bombity a lot and Shadow. What's her name? The one where
Vivian, the best character in the game.
Yeah, she has some of the best attacks from what I remember.
You can set them on fire, and I think she cuts through defense too.
Yeah, she's one of the strongest stuff. Also, per your contract, you can't quit. Mr. Grubba releases you. There are so many other small guidelines I'll explain as they become relevant. Yeah, we're in the peasant locker room at first. Now here we are. Here's your locker room.
Some pretty cool dudes there, though.
Yeah. Starting the minor league course, you'll just start with your career. If you don't like your distinguished, I suggest you work your way through the ranks. The mask guy again, yep. Then you're ready to fight, just log on the computer terminal here. I love that it's a Game Boy Advance. It even says Game Boy Advance. Mr. Grubble didn't decide who you match up against. You'll never have to say... What?
You're going to get a pleasant surprise here in a second, then.
What's up? Yeah, the sound. The sound.
Yeah, the sound.
El Howdy, Gonzalez. Ready to get your fists dirty, huh? There you go, son. A treat for your first battle's going to be against the Goomba Bros. And I'm going to stomp. Don't worry about them. They're just a piece of cake. Just mop them up, son. Here, everyone fired, so you appeal to the crowd at least once. Got any questions about the... Oh, yeah, because he gives you things he wants you to do in the fights.
I don't remember if it was this way in the original or not, because it's been a long time since I played it, but...
Yeah.
The Game Boy Advance are different colors in each room in this one.
Yeah, oh, really? I think they were that way in the other one. If you lose match, don't satisfy the condition, your rank will stay the same. Yeah, you have to do the things. I'm pretty sure I remember that crap. If you get your rank up to 11th, you'll get a shot at the major leagues, and that's what you were talking about. You'll need to know what you understand. All... Yeah, I did. Please stop talking. What an alter ego. Yeah. For now, just wait until security comes to get you, Mr. Gonzalez. No.
All of that is the reason why it takes so long for you to get to the point where the Yoshi egg hatches.
Yeah.
It's just like walls of dialogue that's just repeated 1,000 times.
Yeah, this game, that was one of the things I remember not liking about this game. Is now, I get that it was telling a story and everything. I just felt like the dialogue was almost overbearing in this game. I don't know why it felt more so than other turn-based RPGs, but it just did to me for some reason. Make rookie mistakes, you know what I mean?
See Final Fantasy VII?
I mean, honestly, Final Fantasy VII, I don't feel like it got caught, except for Calm or whatever, that city, when you do the flashback, that was the only time it really ever felt like it was drowning in dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
the part after Cloud disappears.
I
There's a shit ton of dialogue too.
yeah. Oh yeah, when you get him back when in the memories, those are like the 2 times I felt
No.
like.
Before that,
Mm,
like right after he disappears,
gotcha.
and you start playing as Tifa and them in Junon.
Yeah, I don't feel that was that bad. I felt it was worse when you got him back in his memories, but I don't know that. I don't know. This game just felt like it was so much heavier on it. Like I know why it is. It's because of the epilogues with every chapter has that after scene with Princess and Bowser. That's what made it feel so long for me. I think because I was
I
just.
love the Bowser part.
I mean, they're great. Don't get me wrong. They're great world building. They're great character building. But at the same time, I'm like, let's just get on with the goddamn thing too.
Don't you like taking a shower with Peach?
I mean, yeah, but I ain't seeing the goods. I ain't seeing her toadstools, so it doesn't matter.
But the robot is.
Yeah, the robot. The robot's a creeper. Hot diggity
Yeah.
dang, fight fans. There's a great Gonzalez now striding on. In Super Smash Bros. While some of the characters can't talk, yeah. Now Gonzalez, let me explain the rules of the match real quick. Let's just go. Oh, the foe struck first before the match was even called. Except Ultima, yeah. Rookie, well, thank you. Appeal to the crowd at least once. Okay, let's do that first before we do anything else and get that out of the way. 2 against 5. It doesn't matter. We're about to get riggedy wrecked. Still okay. Still worked. Went from 69 to 70. A strike. Yep. There's a great Gonzalez wins. Tell me, let's taste the victory. Dusty, that was okay. Yes, that fight was a joke. Listen to this guy like he's a poet of the arena. I'll tell you what I saw, folks. A whooping. This kid's got skills. Get ourselves a new hero. Let's hear it for him, folks. The great Gonzalez. Yep, I love bowling. Not too shabby for the first fight, Gonzalez. You got some promise. Anyways, I'll be heading now and you get your fight money from Jolene. Well, at least I can get some fucking friggin' money. Here's your fight money. 5 coins, Mr. Gonzalez. Set up the ranked match on the terminal. You can also check your current ranking terminal screen. Feel free to do whatever you like till your next fight. Yeah, I know. You have a nice day, Mr. Gonzalez. Yo, Rookie, was that your first fight? What's going to happen to the final match? The final match, you fight Rawhawk, and then you end up, if I remember rightly. I've only played this game once, like 10 years ago. And then you fight the manager dude. I miss the king.
Yeah, you're right.
Just a bush league scrub like you. Good meeting you, man. You look like a stand-up dude, I think. I can hang out with you. Why don't you meet the gang? This guy here is Mr. Crash. Nice to meet you, Bomb. Well, not that we've got to know each other. I will give you advice, Bomb. Looks like a tornado hit the locker room. Yeah, it did. Yeah, he does. This Julian is saying you better obey Mr. Grubble's conditions. If you can't clear the conditions, you win. Your rank won't go up even if you win the match. Bomb. Yeah, my man has you right. Some quirky speech going, but his advice holds up most of the time. Not just sometimes. Bomb. Advice is always useful. Bomb. Talking to him makes me think of Meet the Parents, where he's on the airplane. You can't say bomb on an airplane. Bomb. Right, man, whatever. Anyway, I'm leading the machine over here, and Brandy Andy. It's Switzerland. Nice to meet you. I'm in the here too often. I'll see you around and say hi. Oh, yeah. If you sleep in the bed over there, HP and the FP will recover. It's not like cushy bed. Champ's room, though, does refill star power.
Bob bombs were banned from airports after 9/11.
Oh, God. Oh, dude, I don't know if you saw that thing the other. What happened to you, the bomb characters? I don't know. Crack, no friend, mustache. Okay, cool. And then, what was it? Oh, speaking, I know you just made that joke, but, the other day, I don't know if you saw, I got all those VHS tapes when we went to around the thrift stores and stuff around Atlanta this last weekend. And one of the tapes footage is listed as Shock TV, and then it's some movie, and then it's 9/11 footage.
Jesus.
And it's actually it's recorded from, it was Fox News and CNN like the day after 9/11. Like, who's recording this? Like, for real.
Wow, that's nuts. That's crazy, because, like...
It was surreal to watch. I didn't watch all of that. I was like, but it was like, wow.
Yeah, there's been that footage floating around forever from, like, immediately after the reports happened, where it's, like, completely contradictory to the stories that started being told, like, the next day or whatever on news. And it's, like, it's crazy to be, like, seeing that in real time where they started gaslighting everybody.
I don't want to get into the political aspect of it, but yeah. But this is not the day after though, and it was just like, wow. And so it went from Shock TV, which I found is, talking to them, oh, they're just telling you about mechanics of it. But basically went from Shock TV, which was like a TV on HBO late night that was about sex from around the world. So it had a bunch of tits on it and stuff. And then to 9/11 footage. That tape met the whole gambit. Like two completely different ends of the spectrum. Peaks Gonzalez, I told you we're going to square off now. It's on.
Well, it was true to its name, at least. Shocking.
Yeah. But what was great is I got all those VHS. They were 50 cents. But then everything in that thrift store was half off. So I got them for 25 cents a piece.
That's awesome. See, I haven't. I don't think I've seen those posts because, like, Facebook likes to. Yeah,
I actually made a short with it, so that's why I was like, thought you might have actually seen it.
The YouTube that I use illegally to not have to worry about like ads and stuff like that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I disabled shorts on it, so I don't really see shorts very often.
Gotcha. You're not missing much. Shorts are garbage, but still, it's
I'll go to your channel and look for it, though. I can see shorts when I go to the channel. Because I've seen a few of your shorts, like the ones you did from McKay's.
Yeah. I also did shorts from the flea markets and stuff, too. Because
I don't think I've seen those then.
I got Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, shit.
This Japanese, like, I think it's a PC game. You have to look at it yourself. And then I think it was one of the Shining Force games. I'm pretty sure it's a bootleg though. And Oh My Goddess, Adventure of Many Goddesses, the third DVD in that series, which I've been looking for because I only have the fourth one. Spin Jump's my favorite. Yeah, it's a neato move, which we're actually going to use it right now.
Man, I miss being an anime fan back in the like late or mid to late 2000s when it was hard to get media for it. So you'd find like an eBay deal or like a deal on Amazon sometimes where it would sell like a DVD. Then you'd buy it and it's like the complete series on DVD for 20 bucks, something like that.
All I can tell you is go fuck yourself because
bootleg as hell.
Yeah, I had to deal with it in the mid to late 90s and early 2000s when it was still on VHS. and it was like from
Impossible.
well, no, 30 like actually speaking of Oh My Goddess, they had like the Oh My Goddess, the OAV for that on VHS, and they were selling them for $30 for a tape that had one episode on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had one of those tapes. I had to get rid of it because the tape broke, but I got like the commercials that I put up online off of it beforehand.
That sucks. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. I mean, it's not like I'm pretty sure I've got the footage. I've got the actual uh show on DVD. I've got the 2 seasons of the show, the movie, and now getting the mini goddess stuff on DVD. I just gotta get the first two now, which I mean, still, but like for the longest time, my copies of Ranma were bootleg as fuck because I got them at McKay's. They had 2 seasons in each box set.
Wow.
Years 20, 30, 80, and 40.
I think I had a bootleg Inuyasha, bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I had a bootleg Naruto for a little while, but I mostly just bought the like complete box sets they released officially or whatever.
Right.
And then I had a show called Van Dread.
Oh, I love Van Dread. I've got that.
Bootleg. Oh, Van Dread's amazing. I love Van Dread.
I got all of mine from McKay's because it's official releases. Back when Pioneer did anime. Oof. Then they became Geneon, and then they went under. Because Pioneer did some of the Oh My Goddess stuff. It did El Hazard. It did all the Tenchi stuff early on. It did some Sailor Moon at one point, or was that? I think it was Geneon when they got the rights for some Sailor Moon stuff. And then I think maybe Trigun was Pioneer. There's a GameCube game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. And then
I remember when I first saw that Dollar General was selling DVDs. They had Tenchi Muyo, and I kept going back every other day to try to see if I could find the rest of the series, because I'd get like Volume 1 and Volume 3 of Universe, then Volume 2 of In Tokyo, and I think the other one was GXP or something like that.
GXP was later on down the line, but you know that they're actually apparently for the 30th anniversary of the series, they're about to do like another Tenchi thing project, or like an episode or 2 or something, by the way.
I thought they excuse me. Thought they had a more recent Tenchi re-release type thing too.
They had that War on Jin and Tari or whatever, which I heard wasn't necessarily that great.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just glad to know I'm not crazy and making things up.
No. Oh God, what was it? The my brain just fried. What's left of it? But no, like I still can't find a good physical copy of Tenchi Muyo because the VHS, I never actually owned the VHS. So I had a buddy in school who let me borrow them, and we literally would copy them onto VHS ourselves. And then, like, I've got bootleg copies of it, and it came with it, World, the movie, I think the movies, and then Tokyo, the travesty that is Tenchi in Tokyo. Ugh.
Are you talking about Tenchi Universe or just regular Tenchi Muyo?
Tenchi Muyo. I've got the bootlegs for the movies, or for Tenchi Universe as well. But the thing is, the only reason that I'm really worried about Muyo is because the DVDs for those, the bootleg DVDs, like it has problems with the first one. So like the Kagato fight, you can't really watch that part without it like messing up, and that's like the best part of the whole series. So it's like, well, no. Moon Prism Power, yeah, buddy. I've also actually
the OVA collection.
Yeah, the OVA. Tenchi Muyo is the OVA. Tenchi Universe is the TV series, and they're in completely different universes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew they were different universes, but I'm just trying to see if I can figure out
And
anywhere. Like there's a $90 or $84 Tenchi Muyo OVA Collector's Edition Blu-ray DVD on Amazon.
Expensive as fuck.
But a $25
Original
Tenchi Muyo
video
universe
animation, Ethan. OVAs or OAVs, they switch them back and forth. Or like animes they didn't show on TV over there. Most good series has got an OAV. Sometimes they were an expansion of the show. Sometimes they were side. Sometimes they weren't even canon. Like Ranma had a good OAV. What else? Tenchi Muyo. What's that?
Excuse me, sorry. My throat keeps getting all stupid.
You're fine.
Technically, any anime movie that ever came out was an OVA. Technically.
Yep. Oh my goddess, that's what we were talking about. I've actually. Oh my goddess was the OAV, and then the show was Oh My Goddess, which I've also read through the manga for that, for the stuff that never got made into animation, which I need to try to catch back up, because they're still running that. You know that, right? That's still going.
The manga?
Yeah. Or it was the last time I checked.
About them making a new episode, like redoing the show or something like that.
The show was great. Like, hell, actually, I've got a poster of it on my wall here. Hold on.
That's just because Beldandy's hot as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, Erd's not bad either. Let's be real.
It reminds me of Naru from Love Hina, so.
Yeah, you know I love Love Hina, actually.
Oh yeah, Love Hina's great.
Wrong person. I sent that to my wife by accident. Psst. Oops. Alright. Many times I tell you that room is off limits. Oh, whatever. Anyways, saving my... I've never heard of Saving Me Lollipop. That ring a bell for you? And then the Slayers, the OAV for Slayers, was all the Naga stuff.
Nice.
And then the movies were Naga, and then the TV series was the rest of the crew. And when they went back and did like 2 more seasons a few years ago, they finally kind of mixed Naga with Gowry in them, but they didn't. Which I kind of wish they'd have really mixed it, but they never would do that.
I hate the English voices for Love Hina so much.
I don't. I really don't. There's like one of them I do, but the rest of them I don't. Like Naru's, I like hers. What's
her name? The girl they called Kitsune or whatever, the silver-haired chick.
She's not bad. The one that bothers me is
had a Western outfit. Like she was like a cowboy. Yeehaw.
Sue. See, because not really a big fan of Sue, but my English, like, I don't know the names of the actors, but a lot of them I've heard so much of their voice, especially the ADV stuff. I can pick them up on anything. So they
had a small cast of people.
Anime from that time period did, and like GXP, the blonde chick that was basically not the Mihoshi, but she was the blonde chick, so the Mihoshi of GXP. She was voiced by the same chick who did Naru. The younger version of the Dream Girl the younger version of that was voiced by the same chick who did Minmay in Robotech. You can hear it in the voice, and then she also same chick in GXP. She also voiced Ryoko's Dog Girl version in GXP as well.
Did you watch?
Have all the Fruits Basket and Lucky Star. I haven't seen Lucky Star. Fruits Basket I saw once. Fruits Basket was pretty good.
You need to watch Lucky Star then. It's like a slice of life anime about high school girls who are just kind of like outcasts.
Almost sounds like Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah, it's Azumanga Daioh, but not on crack.
Oh, I love Azumanga Daioh though. It being on crack is what makes it. Osaka, come on now.
Yeah, you need to watch, I can never remember the name of it. Hang on just a second, I'll find it. Because if you like Azumanga Daioh, you'll love this because it's pretty much exactly the same.
And then the other one, what I'm trying to find somewhere, even if it's in digital form, is fucking Zeta Gundam translated. I've never seen original Zeta Gundam. I just got through watching Double Zeta Gundam, and which is really good. If you've never, it's never been. Oh no, it actually has been officially translated. Now they never did an English cast for it, which sucks. Which yeah, it's like you cast almost most of the you almost cast all of them in English for the games. Why not just translate the series with them?
Yeah.
It's like what?
Nichijou, My Ordinary Life.
Okay.
It's pretty much just like Azumanga Daioh, just as fucking balls to the walls crazy. So I'll just describe this part because it's absolutely hilarious. So the girls have just got done shopping and a cop stops them. And one of the girls has a bunch of drawings that she made of like boys love manga, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So the cop's like, we have to check out everybody's bags because there are rumors that somebody's carrying counterfeit bills. So the one friend of hers is just like, oh yeah, no problem, officer, I can do that for you. And then you look over at her and she's just fucking sweating.
That's funny.
The cop's like, is something wrong? And she's like, you look kind of nervous. You don't have any counterfeit bills, do you? And the officer's like, okay, I'm gonna need your bag. So then she tries to hand the cop money, and he's just like, are these the counterfeit bills? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take you with me. And she pretty much just starts begging him or whatever to hand it over.
Yeah.
So then the bag flies out of her arms, and the paper starts flying everywhere. So she drops down as far as she can, jumps up into the air, and then does like this thing where she tries to catch them all before they fall, like that technique where the leaves fall from the tree or whatever.
Yeah.
Then she realizes she's missing a page and her friend has it, so she grabs her friend and practically just suplexes her, knocks her out.
That's wild.
Looks for the page, then the cop has the page and he's picking it up, so she suplexes him.
Oh god.
When she looks back, she sees that a goat is eating the page, so she suplexes the goat.
God damn. I also watched Triple Chocolate. Now I've never heard of Triple Chocolate. Have you heard of that one?
No, I haven't.
And then, but the most cracked out anime I've ever seen is still Excel Saga. Excel Saga.
Yeah.
Excel Saga takes the goddamn cake. Excel Saga is amazing, but it takes the cake,
Oh yeah, Excel Saga. Like, it's hard to describe how great Excel Saga is.
Have you seen the OAV for Excel Saga either?
Are you talking about an episode of Excel Saga, or are you talking about Puni Puni Poemi?
Yeah, well, it's considered the OAV for it. It's the spiritual one. Yeah, because you got to remember, half of Excel Saga was the stuff from the books, and the other half was the stuff the director made. And all that stuff the director made is what got put in the OAV. You know what I'm saying? With Pedro and all that. It's an anime series with a wooden girl. Interesting.
Yeah. I do remember Puni Puni Poemi shows up in one of the last episodes, but I bought a complete series box set of it. The first year I went to AWA, we were there
like a real person. Yeah, go ahead.
When we were walking, we saw this guy, and he was like, "Yo, I need some help setting up my booth because the people I asked to come help me hadn't shown up. So if you come help me with my booth, I'll give you guys credit to my booth and give you discounts, right?" So we helped him set up his booth, and then the next day I went and I got $60 or $70 worth of credit, and then he gave us a 50 or 60% discount. And I used it to buy the Excel Saga complete series box because I was like, this looks crazy. I have no idea what this is. I want to check it out. So that was where my first exposure to Excel Saga even came from.
Nice.
And it did not include Puni Puni Poemi with it. And it wasn't until I found it at McKay's later that I was like, oh shit, that's from Excel Saga. I'm going to buy it.
Someone got me Puni Puni for Christmas one year.
Oh yeah.
Because
that's awesome.
I know you probably don't know what Media Play was. Media Play was the shit, by the way. Always cry tear for Media Play. Rest in peace, Media Play. That was like the place to get anime and manga and everything around here. Like it was near Hamilton Place, and when it shut down, oh my god, like, poof. But I got the Elastic Cell Saga box set from there, and I was just buying it on a whim because it was like half off. Triple
Is that
knockout.
The one where Hyatt and XL are on it naked, but it's got the little poochie dudes on it?
I don't think they're naked on it. I wish they. It's not the one where they're in the bubble bath, if that's what you're talking about.
I think it might have been, but like
that was a later release of it.
Covered in the poochie guys.
Yeah, it's purple and it's got it's purple and it's got them covered in it. It's got warning signs all over it that this DVD has insanity inside, essentially.
I don't know. I don't think that's the one. Hang on, let me go find a picture of it and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I can tell you if it's not. If I wasn't playing, I'd go take a picture of my copy and be like, here, but...
Yeah, but it'll be just easier for me to send you a picture of the one I have.
So he's trying to get me to go to the hot dog stand now, which I don't...
I guess this is a good way to ask. Did your box set have full-size DVD cases?
Yes.
Okay, so yours is the one that was sold individual for the serialization or whatever?
Yeah, and they just box setted them. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the box, the first one, and then mine was like smaller sleeves.
Yeah.
Which it was just a complete package sold that way.
That was like the last release of it that ADV did before going under. Rest in peace, ADV. There was Peach Girl and Suzuka. Suzuka, that's one no one ever talks about. I actually have all of Suzuka in there. I really enjoy it. That is the most faithful anime adaptation from the manga ever. Like, I've ever seen. It was like screen for screen almost with so much of it. And there was only like one extra scene in the book. Like, it covered the first 6 books. And it was only like a handful of extra things changed between the two. But the books, the manga is like, there's 18 of them. The show only went to like book 6. And I went online and ended up reading the other 12 books. And the ending was so disappointing to me. Ugh.
I felt so. Have you seen or heard of Dead Man Wonderland?
No, I've not. What's this? Plastic.
Okay, so I sent you 3 links in Facebook.
I just saw. Oh, I thought it was one in chat. My bad.
Yeah, I posted that one in chat in your Facebook as well. But the first link is that clip from Nichijou I just told you about to try to get you into that. The second link is it's the full series on YouTube, but it's a really good series. It's just a cute little thing called My Neighbor Seki. And it's just about like these 2 kids are in school and he just starts playing around at his desk. It's funny as shit. And then the third link is Plastic Nissan. That 27-minute video is the entire series, but it's also completely random and hilarious. So you'll like it. And then that's the box set that I used to have.
Kaleido's Star, not heard of that one either.
Kaleido Star is pretty good. It's about like a girl who joins like a professional circus. But instead of like, running away from home type circus thing, it's like this huge production in Japan. And my ex-wife was obsessed with it. There were 2 seasons of it.
Don't use jump.
It was alright. It's definitely a girls' anime, and if you're into girls' anime, then you probably like it.
It doesn't bother me.
It's about like gymnastics, essentially. Have you seen Keijo?
Keijo, no, I've not.
Oh my god, you need to watch Keijo. Keijo is your type of anime.
I've been told.
It's about a water sport.
Oh god.
Where these girls.
Is it the one where they fight with their asses? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's so good. Somebody mentioned once that the number of exclamation points at the end of an anime's title explains how gay it is.
Oh
Because you've got
god.
anime like Haikyuu and Yuri on Ice that have like 2 or 3 exclamation points or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Keijo has 8.
Oh god.
So I was like, that means it's gay to the extreme.
Hey, whatever cranks your yank, man. That's all I
Well, it's all women though, so like
yeah.
Yuri.
Hey, yep.
Choo choo. All aboard the Yuri train.
Fucking Yuri. So because I was looking up that newest Gundam series, Witch of Mercury or whatever, and
Yeah.
like one of the first things that comes up when you search it online is it a Yuri? And I'm like, oh god, really? I'm like, okay. So everybody dies
Oh god.
and women get it on. Okay. But
Say no more.
but then it's like, no, it's not. But it does have elements of it, and I'm like, okay.
Have you seen Darling in the Franxx?
No, I like like most stuff I have not seen. You gotta remember, I've not actively watched anything new since the early 2000s on
Okay, well then
purpose. On purpose.
you need to watch Darling in the Franxx then, because it's
TV's ready
also
for
probably your type of anime.
the newest thing I've probably seen, and I only saw like the first season of it, was like Space Dandy, because I've been told I am Space Dandy in real life.
Booty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
Space Dandy's great.
he's a dandy guy in space.
How can you not like Space Dandy though? Because like it was made by the dude that made Cowboy Bebop.
I didn't know that. Okay, we're at the okay. I feel like a parent about to have the talk here, because Ethan,
Yuri is girls love.
Ethan, Yuri is about women who like each other. If you get
Yeah,
what I mean.
yaoi is men who
Oh yeah,
like each other.
and Yuri is the opposite. Yep.
Citrus was Yuri. Citrus didn't just have Yuri. Citrus was Yuri.
I mean,
God, I've got to introduce you to so many anime and so many manga. Have you seen Owie House
no,
or Red Owie House?
no. I like the amount, because to be honest, a lot. The thing is, a lot of stuff that has came out since then, none of it looked good. Like around the time Naruto and One Piece started coming out in America, I was like, oh god, I don't like what's coming. None of the thing that comes out doesn't looks good to me anymore. And then it became, anytime I go to McKay's or a store, everything I would want I own, and that was it. That was it for me, except for catching a little bit here and there, and harem where girls like one guy. Oh yeah, Love Hina, Tenchi, Martian Successor, Nadesco, my favorite anime still, because I'm a mech anime person, definitely.
Owie House is a harem anime. And Darling in the Franxx is a mech anime, which is the reason I'm
Right.
suggesting it to you.
Still love that one scene in Nadesco where the engineer dude don't use special moves. Okay, that's not a problem. Wasn't going to anyway. Where main characters complain about the women, dude's like, quit being the martyr.
Yeah. So Darling in the Franxx is kind of like Vandred in a way.
Okay. Vandred, that's
kinda
definitely a harem anime.
Well, Darling in the Franxx isn't harem. It's like all the characters are paired off, male and female.
Yeah.
Because they drive these robots, where one of the pilots is the pistol and one of the pilots is the stamen. So flower references.
Okay.
And
Rosario
they have to
Vampire.
be male and female because the connection, their bond, is what allows them to perfectly pilot their mech or whatever.
Gotcha.
And the way they pilot the mech is something that I think you would enjoy.
Gotcha.
But like there's these monsters that live on the planet that are trying to destroy what's left of humanity. What's left of humanity is like rich folks who live in like a secret underground city or something like that, and the poorer kids are grabbed up when they're children and taken to these facilities where they're raised in their pairs so that when they are old enough they can try to pilot the robot in hopes that I guess that they've bonded enough that they can do that. And the main character wasn't able to bond very well with his mate or whatever. And then the main character shows up with the pink hair. You've probably seen cosplayers of her or pictures of her. Zero too. She has pink hair and two little red horns on her head.
Yeah,
And
I think I've seen that chick.
she calls him darling. And the two of them, he's like the only person who can pilot with her that doesn't end up just dying because she's like super powerful or whatever. And then they go into detail about all of that, but I wouldn't really want to spoil any of it. So
Gotcha.
they're just trying to protect what's left of humanity while similarly battling robot or like dealing with just like drama or whatever.
Gotcha. Rosario
I'm saying,
Vampire.
yeah.
I've seen stuff about that. That also, I feel like that one kind of, and then there was another one that was kind of Yuri was Ray Earth, from what I understand. Never saw Ray Earth, but I've seen enough stuff about it.
I sent you a picture of how they pilot the ships in Darling in the Franxx.
Let me get my book of faces back up. This is match 11 here, or 12 here, so 11 is next. Gotcha.
Now you see why I think you'd like it.
Vampire, succubus, and a witch. Okay.
The ice chick was my favorite in Rosario Vampire. I think she was the succubus. Purple-haired chick. Can't remember her name.
I did kind of like the art style from that though. That was.
I don't like how Funimation edited it.
Oh,
Like,
I can
they tried
only
to censor
imagine.
it.
But yeah,
It was
well,
terrible.
they probably were trying to censor it so it could be aired on TV. That's usually how that goes.
Yeah, and I think some of the online places you can find to watch it are also the censored version for no reason.
See, that's one of the other reasons I'm just like. That's one of the reasons I was mad about Tenchu being on Toonami originally, is because they censored the hell out of it, and the world's worst.
Tenchu,
Don't
there
censor
was a
shit.
lot of violence and actual nudity in it.
I know.
But
Don't show it on TV then. You know what I'm saying?
right. In Rosario Vampire, they censored panty shots.
Okay, that's atrocious. That's a war crime in my
Yeah.
opinion. Let's see, where
It was
is?
terrible.
Hold on. Where's XP 12 at? If I can find what I'm looking at.
Have you seen Genshiken?
I've seen of it.
I think you'd like it. It's a realistic anime where they are a bunch of people in a college anime fan group that just, it's slice of life. So if you're a fan of anime, you probably have had a lot of conversations similar to the ones they have. You'd probably relate to it. I'm really sad because like I didn't really like some of the characters they started to introduce later in the series, but I understood that yaoi has an important part in anime culture because it's like a whole 50% of it pretty much. But the entire second season, I guess, because like the first season was broken up into 2 parts, and then they had an actual second season. It was called Genshiken Second or Genshiken 2 or something like that. It all just became about the yaoi girl, and I was just like, you just completely changed the structure of the show, because then instead of being about an anime club, it's just about, it pretty much becomes a yaoi club at that point, and
Yep.
It's like, okay, that's great, but what about the people who like all of the other aspects that the show had before the yaoi girl showed up?
Right. And yes, Ethan, I actually have all the Gundam Dynasty Warriors trilogy now. Because a homeboy showed up last night and just gave me 1 and 2. I was like, oh, thanks, bro.
Man, I liked that Toonami had uncensored. Like, you did the censored half of Toonami first, and then they did an uncensored cut later in the night.
Yep, that's how the
that?
the Gundam Wing that I have recorded on VHS, it was from the uncensored runs of it. Because I set my VCR every night for that. What is that one?
Did you see Colorful from Funimation?
No. I never liked Funimation as a company, so I never really went after their stuff. Even when ADV and them were still around, I'd like all the stuff that Funimation was putting out is stuff I didn't give a crap about, so I stayed away from more or less anything Funimation.
I think it was ADV actually. I'll have to look at it.
And then when Funimation was all that was left, I was like, ugh. I don't see. That's the problem. I'm looking for one thing in a folder. How big is this folder? How many of these do I have saved?
Yeah, it was ADV.
Oh God.
You would love Colorful. I'll have to send you the
Gundam Dynasty. So go to the Balam character. It'll ask you a question. Okay, we'll do that. Don't open the video editor. Crap. Because you know what? I'm not ashamed of whatever at this point in my life. I just I was looking for something because I was going to ask you about it, and I can't find the folder that it's in to ask you about. But my H manga collection on my computer of stuff that's in the permasave, it's 571 different folders.
Oh my God. Man is sorted over there.
We'll see. And Cyborg 009, yes. Cool thing about that, Ethan, we found that when we were out hunting in Atlanta this weekend, we found a Blu-ray of that, and dude wanted 5. We talked him down we offered him 3, and he took it. So, yeah, kind of proud of that.
I sent you a picture of the Colorful DVD. I got this from McKay's, so if you ever find it, you need to get it. It's worth it. It's hilarious.
A lot of this color... Really now. I'm surprised McKay's usually filters that kind of stuff out.
It's not adult, though. It's not... It's not a hentai.
Right.
I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
So ranked 11 now. So 11 is when... does I mean rank 11? Do I have to win rank 11 for this?
It's 11 to 10.
Okay. So after this fight. I haven't saved it all throughout this. Not that it matters. I haven't left this room because they had a switch in their back tooth called it. So now now one that I know of, and it's because of some of the girls that I know read it, and one of they're all my friends, but his wife was reading it, and he kind of saw it and was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And that was Dick Fight Island.
Dick Fight Island?
Dick Fight Island.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's like, what?
Have you seen that image from that hentai manga where it's like climbing a wall of dicks?
No, I've not.
Oh my God, I'll have to find it. Ethan, it is dot hack.
Oh,
you
God.
better put that dot there, my friend. I will personally go apeshit. I love dot hack. It was a video game series and an anime, several anime actually.
Yeah, because I remember I got lucky enough to find all 4 of the games on the side of the road one time at a dude who just was a pop-up vendor on the side of the road when we were out hunting. We were out hunting for Retro Ranger stuff at the time. We were videoing because it's on video if you go to the Retro Rangers channel, or it should be.
You got them right.
Oh yeah, $5 $5 a piece, good sir.
Complete.
3 and 4. 3 wasn't even opened.
Oh my God, dude. Quarantine goes for like $250.
Yeah, I know. I ended up when I got low on money, I had to end up selling them, and I I got like 300 or 400 out of them on eBay for the whole set though when I needed money.
That's
So
okay. That's fine. But
yeah,
still, like 4 is worth so much
yep,
right now.
because I that was towards the end and okay, fight money.
I need you to do me a favor then. Whenever you go out and shopping for like these retro things and all that shit, try to find me Shin-Chan for a decent price.
Oh God, I'll see what I can do. That's Robbie's favorite anime, so
There's 3 volumes of it, and I want it because they keep taking it off all of the streaming websites.
yeah.
And the rumors were that they were supposed to be selling a complete series that had all 3 seasons in it, but it's been nowhere to be found because I think it was right when Funimation started getting bought out and was having all those troubles because
Yeah.
of like the Vic Mignogna case and stuff.
Yeah. And the because Rob, I know Robbie's looking for that too. I'm pretty sure.
If I had it downloaded, I wouldn't care, but like they're gone. They're impossible to find. I think the last time I saw them on the internet, it was $80 for 1 volume.
Yeah, Bio and Nuke are the difference. Grubbo inside you me at you. Okay.
Here's the first season for 120 on Amazon or eBay.
I'm
Used.
sure it's got to be digitally available if you get my. Yeah, Radioactive.
Oh no, 100%. I had it downloaded to my hard drive, but that hard drive died.
Ooh.
I had all of King of the Hill too. Actually, I had Digimon in Japanese too. You know how hard it is to find that online?
Oof.
Because it wasn't like the English version's subtitles. It was the actual Japanese subtitles.
Have you tried looking at Internet Archive maybe?
For Shin-Chan?
Yeah.
No, I'll look right now. Shin-Chan Internet Archive.
You
I
know,
did watch the Max there.
You know what's funny is Shin-Chan Shin-Chan had a crossover with Kamen Rider Forza. You know that, right? They did like a commercial or something together.
I wouldn't doubt it because Crayon Shin-Chan is super popular in Japan, and what Funimation did to it was just ghost stories. They ghost stories it.
I mean, honestly, that in its own right would be freaking hilarious.
Here's
SOS
Internet Archive has Crayon Shin-Chan subbed with original commercials, and then Crayon Shin-Chan 201 to 300, but none of it says anything about being the Funimation dub. It's all Japanese, so this is the original. I've watched a few episodes of it, and it's still funny. It's really good. It's just that the way Funimation handled it was side-splitting.
So do I have to do the 5? Because I just went to, it should be 10.
They haven't moved you to the major room yet, have they?
No, let's try this again. I did the match. Okay. Well, dang, my cats. Great Gonzalez. Next spot, huh?
Did you go outside
Okay.
to where the egg was?
Not yet. Next opponent is rank 10, the Glitz Pit, the Iron. These are the twins you lose against, right?
Yeah. The Iron Adonis twins. Somebody's probably already warned you while we were talking about the egg being outside, so you can just get your timer, start the battle, and then wait until whatever time you want. We can just shoot the shit about anime.
Okay, so when has the timer started at the beginning of the battle or what?
The timer for the egg doesn't start until you pick up the egg.
I've not picked up the egg though.
Yeah, so the timer's not going to start until you pick up the egg. So what'll happen is once you pick up the egg, the timer starts immediately. In order to get a different color Yoshi, you have to get at least past 6 minutes. So what you can do is you can get the egg, you can start the match, and then you can just wait there.
Well,
The
I'm
timer
already
doesn't
in the
stop for
match though.
anything.
That's the thing.
It's the next match.
Oh, because
You-
you lose to these guys, don't you? No matter what, right?
Yeah, your best bet is to just flee. It takes less time.
Okay.
It's pretty much a guaranteed flee, too.
Okay.
You just tap A a couple times, and then the whole bar will be full instantly.
Okay. I thought the flea thing in this was weird, but it works. The card suits. Jackal!
Jackal!
The Super Sentai based off cards. and the one Super Sentai slash Power, well, he never made in the Power Rangers, but might as well say it, who was a pimp. Because Homeboy, if you ever see that suit dude outside of costume, he is absolutely a pimp.
The guy who does the voice of Kiryu in the Like a Dragon series dresses up like some sort of fashion king. I think he has his own fashion line. His name's Kuroda. So it feels kind of like that. He's a weird, awkward Yakuza dude in the games, but in real life he's like, I don't know, I think he might be gay. I don't know anything about his personal life, but the way he dresses, the style he carries himself, I think he might be gay. I'm just not 100% sure. Him and Majima's voice actors have friendship bracelets that he made, because Kuroda makes them. He also made one for, what's his name? The YouTuber that was the English voice of Kiryu for Infinite Wealth. You something or other. I can't remember his name now. But funny thing is that they both. Have you ever watched Pop Team Epic?
No.
Okay, that's something you probably would like. I'm sure you've seen the comics of the two little girls that, like, one has a really long head and one is just really short, and she has pigtails, and they'll do things where they have got like these huge hyper realistic hands that are flipping somebody off.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen it.
So those are Papuko and Pipimi, and they made a small anime of the series of the comic books. They were 4 comma, whatever those are called. The little 4-panel comics that are comedy.
Yeah.
So they made an anime of the series, Pop Team Epic, and the anime is split into 2 parts. So if you watch an episode, it's the same episode twice. One, Popoko and Pipimi have girl voices, and on the other, they have deep manly voices, which is hilarious.
Later,
the
Ethan.
Deep manly voices are the actors for Kiryu and Majima from Like a Dragon. So it's super funny. When I found that out, I was like, oh my god. I just imagine Kiryu and Majima doing this now.
Alright, so... Okay, so the egg... No, stop that behavior. It's unacceptable, foolish, I insist. So here's the egg thing. Okay. No.
Now, as soon as you pick the egg up, so it'll bounce around, you'll do whatever, and it'll land on top of the hot dog stand, and then you glide over to pick it up, right?
Yep. Okay.
As soon as it says that the egg has joined your party, that's when the timer starts. If you can set a timer on your phone or something, keep an eye on it. Because from that point, in order to get a different color Yoshi, you have to at least pass 6 minutes.
Okay, well...
Whether you just stand around in battle, you wait around while they're talking, whatever it is.
Stopwatch. Okay. Alright, I've got a watch. My smartwatch has got a stopwatch on it. And what am I supposed to do here? God, he is just running. Hey, it worked. Alright. He almost became an omelet. How much money do I have now? Oh, I've gotten 86, so I've gotten a decent amount back.
If you want to make it easier on you, you can just press the R button and it'll pull up the menu.
Oh, I know. I kind of forget about that, but yeah. It's a nice feature they added, that's for sure. Alright. Here we go.
The video's a little behind, so I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Listening to you talk and then seeing what you say happen.
What egg wants to be eaten? Come on now.
Or no, eggs that aren't fertilized certainly don't have any way to say that they don't want to be eaten.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm pretty sure if they could, they wouldn't.
Like, have you watched the old British
Okay, there it goes. Started.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy show?
I've not watched it, but I've heard the radio drama actually.
Yeah, I want to watch the radio drama, but the British TV series is really good. I think the last time I saw it was on Hulu, so definitely worth checking out if you can.
And then they
One
did
of
the
my favorite
American
lines
movie
from
too.
Yeah, the American movie wasn't that bad, but it was definitely not as good as the show. One of my favorite lines from it is where the guy says, going through hyperspace is rather unpleasantly like being drunk. And then the guy goes, "What's wrong with being drunk?" And he goes, "Ask a glass of water."
Oh,
So
yeah.
then, whenever they're going through hyperspace, he goes, "I'll never be cruel to a gin and tonic again."
That's great. Okay, how's our items going? Let's buy a hot dog. Hot dog. Alright, so save it again at 1:12. And so we go back in here. We go back to the room. I was getting Yoshi's where I'm going to call it tonight anyway, but still.
Good place to stop, especially if you succeed in your color.
Well, whatever color I get's whatever color I get, but as long as it's not green, I'm okay with it. Blue, red,
Yeah,
orange.
As long as it's past 6 minutes, then you're good.
Not trying for anything specific, but
I helped a Twitch streamer get to black. He had to roll over though, because by the time he got the egg and got to the point where he was at this match, he was slightly over. So he waited to roll over. He tried like 4 times. Had to wait, I think, 16 minutes and 1 second, or 30 seconds, in order for it to, or no, it was 19 minutes and 30 seconds, and it ended up coming out black finally.
it's cutting it close.
Oh yeah, he was cutting it real close.
Oh, the egg followed me out. Never mind. Go back in. Because what we're going to do is we're going to, yep.
What are you doing? Just wasting time?
Wasting time.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue, so if you want to make sure that it's not going to accidentally roll over, your best bet is to...
go ahead and go.
Yeah, let the time waste in battle, because then as soon as you flee the battle...
we have to flee it again?
Well, yeah, you didn't have to do it the first time. You could have waited, but you can't beat them until you have Yoshi. Yoshi's the one who defeats them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember. He just wait, he's hatched right now.
Oh shit! Maybe because you already did the battle then.
Yeah, I remember.
So you gotta reset. Go reset.
Yep. Oh no.
I didn't know that happens.
Yeah, I did. I did, and I watched a video about it too. Is the funny thing.
Dang.
Well, let's stop.
I guess that's to make you so you don't have to start it.
So yeah, that
over.
base.
Like you don't have to fight them 3 times.
That makes sense. So we're going to reload the file.
How far along was your timer at the time?
I remember I said it was like 1:12 or whatever.
1:12.
And I'm restarting my stopwatch. So I just know to add 1:12 to whatever it is I've got now.
Yeah, if you just let it go to 7 minutes, it'll be enough time. I don't know if I still have the picture, how long ago it was that I saved it, but...
No, you're fine.
I mean, I'm sure I didn't delete it. I just have to scroll back far enough to find it.
I've got the list on my. I actually have the list pulled up for the times right here on my computer. So
Oh, so you're looking at it directly right now?
Yeah, okay. 0 to 6 minutes green, 6:01 to 9 red, 9 to 11 blue, 11 to 15 orange, pink. Like any of those, red, blue, or orange, any of those will look good. Those would be cool. So
Yeah, well, you'll have to shoot for the extra time then.
yeah, I know. I'm
You pay
just,
attention to the clock. I'll shoot the shit with you.
no, you're fine. I'm just saying I can, since we know, like even if I just get red, I'm perfectly happy with that. So
Yeah. And then you can jump straight over into my stream and you can join me.
I will be
And
getting ready for bed.
finishing
I've got to get ready for
Paper
bed.
Mario.
I would love to, but I got to get ready for bed. What I'm going to do though is I will pull your stream up for you. Make sure you get that watch.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. What I will make sure you get your watch time in though.
Yeah, it really helps because if ads pop up and your account's still watching me, then I get some extra ad revenue up in there.
Absolutely. I mean, that's honestly why I do it, so I make sure, because I know that helps with that watch times. Watch time's the battle with me right now. You know that. I think I've told you that before. Because I mean, that's all that's keeping me from being completely monetized is, as of today, 505 hours of watch time needed on this channel.
I'll just start playing your videos randomly in the background.
That's fine. Pull them up, let them play. You'll be like the third person doing it, so.
That should get you to 500, no problem then.
Yeah, I mean that honestly, people doing that's what got me to the 3,000 that I, because I mean it's like it's 3,000 for super chats and then 4,000 for like ad revenue, and ad revenue is what I'm trying to get to. Not that I ever expected. What was it you do to get this shine sprite that is lording above you over here?
Hammer underneath it.
Hammer underneath it?
Yeah, hammer underneath it.
Well, son of a bitch. Alright.
Otherwise, if you don't do that, you can just come back with the super boots or whatever.
I think that's what I did the first playthrough. I'm saving again we should be at like 4 minutes and some change now.
Sweet as. Man, Twitter breaks so much.
Yeah, I love, do you call it X? Nobody calls it X. Nobody in the history of anything calls it X.
Like, it's really hard when something has existed as something for so long, and then you suddenly try to rebrand it.
Yeah.
With a new name. Like, imagine if after all these years, somebody bought out Apple and decided to change the name from Apple to, I don't know,
Orange.
Sure, why not? Orange. Change from Apple to Orange. Nobody's gonna call it Orange. Everybody's still gonna refer to them as Apple products.
Yeah.
I guess it was like, I think for a while, I don't know 100% if this is right or not, but I'm pretty sure they started trying to call MacBooks something else for a bit because they wanted them to have the iBranding too.
iMacs or whatever it was.
Something like that. And they were unsuccessful. People kept calling them MacBooks.
Yep, they're going to.
And so now I'm pretty sure they still refer to them as MacBooks. It's hard to get people to change something like that.
I was still calling Bilo Food City Bilo, and I still called Bilo Red Food for the longest time. I know you're not old enough to know what Red Food is.
That's funny. We had a Food Lion way back in the day. I was too young to really remember it.
We still have a Food Lion.
It became a Bilo, and it was Bilo forever. And then they went out of business after, I think it was after Save-A-Lot came in, before Walmart.
Alright, we're at 5 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm going to head back to the room. And wait till my timer is fully over the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, boy. That's how you do it to it, son. I got black the first time that I did it, but like I said, she wanted to paint because I always get black. So I
Right.
was like, okay, I just need to speed a little bit faster through the dialogue, and I should be able to get the pink one. And got pink on my second try.
Nice. Alright, I've
It was
already started the dialogue.
like I just accidentally, naturally got. Wait till he's. Don't cut through all of his words before, because I'm pretty sure as soon as they realize Yoshi is hatched is when his color is determined. So you'll want just a little bit of extra time right here on this menu.
Well, you gotta remember, I was already at 1:12 before going into this too. So I'm at like 7.5 minutes now, or 8
Okay,
minutes
then
now.
yeah, if you're at that, then yeah, go ahead.
I mean, if it rolls over in the blue, fine, whatever. But
that's a 3-minute window, so I don't think it should be that bad.
this is green. I'm gonna shit. Okay, he's red.
I'm gonna shit myself.
Well, shit on a fucking turtle.
Hey yo, Yoshi.
Yoshi. Okay, what do we name him?
I suggest naming him after a favorite pet of yours.
Oh god. That's probably. I never. You gotta remember, I've not really had that many pets in my life, so I've probably not.
Typically, I name him Spike.
Fair. I think that's what a lot of people know. If I remember, that sounds like a lot of people name him that. If I remember, that or just straight up.
Just straight up what?
Or
Yoshi?
just straight Yoshi, yeah.
I think the reason I name him that is because in the first game you meet a Lakitu who joins your party named Lakalester, who calls himself Spike. So I was always like making it an homage.
Okay. We're gonna call him.
Extremo ran away. So name him something like Hot Rod or
nothing
Ginger.
offensive. So I was gonna say something. Nope, nothing offensive.
Ginger's not offensive.
There we go. Wait, we gotta put it
Kool-Aid.
down. Well, he's red like the Kool-Aid Man, or like the Kool-Aid Man's default is.
He's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh. All right.
Not too bad, dude. Not too bad.
He'll answer the Kool-Aid.
Mario's like, man, I could really use some delicious Kool-Aid right now.
I know.
Yoshi's like, oh, shit.
Extra ride Yoshi. I'm not sure how. Yeah, right. I mean, he moves so fast. That's what's funny about it.
One of the things that I don't like about the remake is like that there's like a little lag right before he starts moving that was not present in the original version, and he doesn't make the little noise that he used to make when he walks. It used to be like a little wee noise, but they got rid of it.
I mean, I remember that, and that sound kind of got annoying, so I kind of get that.
I thought it was cute, the little pitter patter of his tiny feet carrying Mario's fat ass.
All right.
He's like, oh man, you're busting my balls. You started the match. I think it's gonna make you, fight first.
I mean, technically, I can just save state or put it to sleep, but well, this fight doesn't take long. I take it then, does? Since you got Yoshi.
2 gulps.
Yeah.
Kills them, I think.
Yeah, so we'll just do the fight and then save it.
Have you gotten the Wario badge yet?
No, I haven't got the Wario or the Luigi or the Waluigi one.
The Luigi badge you don't get until chapter like 6 or 7. The one where you're on the train.
Yeah.
It's at the end of that. But the Wario badge is sold by that dude in the middle of town with a big mustache.
Yeah.
You just have to talk to him and he'll randomly have it.
I don't know where you get Waluigi's badge at.
if you wear both Wario and Luigi at the same time, that's how you get Waluigi.
Oh, that's funny. That makes sense. Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I wear right now in the game. Because I love doing that.
Nothing.
You really should give the first game a try, though, I hope, at some point.
Okay, press CR.
Because
Okay.
it's good.
Ooh, get wrecked.
It was Paper Mario RPG.
Ugh. Yeah, sorry, I'm still bitter about that almost 30 years later. Still a little
I
bit.
can't blame you, but I feel like Paper Mario is just structured better than Mario RPG was. Which, to be fair, if they made a second one, it would probably be structured better because, you know, they had more time to refine it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't blame Nintendo for it. They don't like other people handling their IPs.
No, they don't. But and they didn't own. They don't fully own all the characters in it either. Which.
Did you see how pissed off they were? Like that. I guess I don't know if you can call it a rumor, but because it was like a real thing that happened. But like, some game developers were showing off something they wanted to. It was the Marvel. I think it was Marvel Superheroes, that game.
Yeah.
There was like 2 of them or whatever. They showed it off to Miyamoto because they wanted to put it on the GameCube, and they had Link and Mario in it. But they were using the PS2 version of the game to show it off,
Ooh.
and seeing their characters on a PS2 just pissed off Miyamoto
Oh, I imagine.
so much. He was just like, yeah, you guys aren't doing shit with that. Had they not gone about it that way, they probably could have gotten it approved.
Yeah.
But, you know, they didn't have a choice. That was the utility they had access to create with, so...
They're gonna make me go through this dialogue right now, aren't they? God damn it.
Alright, the save point's like right there, though.
Oh, I know. I haven't actually been reading the dialogue. We've been talking almost the entire time, so I haven't really been capable of reading the dialogue, which honestly, my voice thanks God for that. Because by the end...
bad.
No, it's perfectly fine. Because it was a bit I didn't know if I wanted to fully commit to anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get it.
What is the
I've
next...
done a few, like Danganronpa.
Yeah.
And the Digimon game that I'm playing, I've done full voice acting for those, so I'm kind of used to it at this point.
Fair. What's the next chapter after the arena?
After the arena is Twilight Town.
Okay, and that's where you get Vivian. And
Yeah.
then it's the train, and then it's the island.
No, it's the island and then the train.
Okay. Because you get Bomity on the island.
Yeah, Bobbery is on the island, and then after that is the only other character you can get is the bonus character.
Mauser.
Miss Mouse, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was just part of it anyway, but I guess not.
Technically, no, because you have to do the missions to get her. I don't know if they've changed it so that the mission pops up without doing any of the other missions, but it'll be a mission where it's like a secret person asking you to find something hidden, a hidden badge or whatever, and then it's in Hooktail's castle. It tells you where to go, and when you get there, you just open the chest, and then she appears and joins your party.
Gotcha. I mean, is she any good? I've heard she's not really worth a shit.
She can help you find hidden shit, so she's useful in that regard.
But combat-wise...
to unlock everything. Well, she has an attack that can heal Mario when you level her up once. She does a slap attack similar to Bo in the first game, which does decent attack, but I don't think it goes over defense or whatever. She can steal the items from enemies, so if you see enemies that are holding items, you can jack their shit.
Right.
Which is always useful, because then you could be like, oh, that one's got a super mushroom, I need that to heal really quick, so let me go do that.
Hmm.
But other than that, she's not really anything to write home about. She's the reason that I managed to find all of the star pieces and managed to get the sound things or whatever
Right.
unlocked.
Do you to get?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say to get them to their, because you can level them all up twice. Is the do you have to level everybody up to be able to level up somebody a second time?
No.
Okay. Then what allows you to level them up a second time, or is it just a certain point in the story?
There will be a point where the level up dude is standing outside. I'm pretty sure it's after the island, after chapter 5. He'll be standing outside when you talk to him. He says he had a dream about something that was hidden in Hooktail Castle, so you have to go there again for a hidden item. In order to help Mario on his quest or whatever, and then you go pick up the item and bring it back to him, and then he's like, oh yeah, of course. I had it the whole time up in my attic, and then he goes up into his attic and gets the Ultra Ball or whatever. It changes his
Gotcha. Basically,
crystal ball to red.
Whatever. He's an asshole. Gotcha. All right, we're gonna end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.
Dumb
Don't
old
forget to like,
bastard.
favorite, subscribe, be kind to each other, and I'll see y'all Friday.